I like this knight on f6 that white has. It looks like a nice piece in principle, but it's not doing anything there. Like it's aiming at a lot of squares, but none of these are important. And the bishop on b2 is protecting like this pawn, but this pawn isn't doing anything. So if this pawn ever moved, this bishop would become really good, possibly. If anything was going on any of the squares it's aiming at. So yeah, this is like mobility without function. Like activity, like I guess you could see it as a combination of mobility and function, or functionality, and you could even say activity is functionality. So if you say mobility is like the number of squares a piece can go to, and yeah, function is what a piece does. At the end of the day, what matters is what the piece does. But of course, if it has more squares, it's more likely that it will be able to do a lot of things, or potentially do a lot of things later on. So I think a fair approximation of activity is to say it's mobility, so number of squares, plus functionality or function. Like, so what does it do actually? And this knight here is a great example of a piece with mobility but little functionality. Whereas this knight, it has some mobility, but above all, it has great functionality because it is harassing this king. So this rook, for example, is like, yeah, it has neither. It doesn't have a lot of mobility because, yeah, okay, and here we just win now, right? Just rook h8 should be win. Yeah, this is just winning. They can sacrifice the knight and that is it. And that's a mate. Okay, good game.